The new Bloons update released a secret boss called No one in the world has yet defeated Can you stop talking about Morgan? But who is Morgan Ellis? Originally, he was a YouTube commenter. He left this comment on a Bloons video. The fact that my dude tried 75 ninja spots without ever trying perishing potions or led to gold on the outplus counter, especially with the ninja, literally caused me physical pain. Morgan Ellis is a human being that experienced physical pain because someone played Bloons tower defense poorly. This is a human battling a shark in the ocean and winning. This is a human falling out of an exploding plane. Still no complaining. Morgan is complaining about suboptimal monkey placement because he doesn't understand making mistakes. His Bloons gameplay is pixel perfect, but that doesn't mean he can insult everyone else, so I waged war against him. I made 10 videos in a row criticizing his way of thinking, his focus on being perfect, and my own audience all took Morgan's side. Putting your attack shooter 1mm to the left is causing me physical pain. Morgan would have beat it in 2 seconds. Your inefficiency physically pains me. Eating spaghetti causes me physical pain. Oh, you should call a doctor. Breaking my bones gave me physical pain. You should also call a doctor. My mum causes me physical pain. You should let the pain run through you. Let it mold you into an unstoppable force. I believe in you, XX Top Hat XX. By now, my entire comment section is calling me bad at video games, so I have no choice. I have to do things Morgan's way. So I'm going to play the new game mode without losing a single life while only using natural monkeys. I start on this patch of ground, and have to make my way to the final boss. Once I beat it, I can face the secret boss, Morgan Ellis. So I went to the first level, and now for the first time in this video, I can talk about Bloons tower defense. I buy monkeys who shoot at Bloons. They use weapons like sticks, guns, nukes, the sun, and fish. But since I'm only using nature monkeys, mine only throw sticks. If Bloons get to the end of the track, they will cause indescribable torment. The Bloons lore is too dark for a YouTube video. I have to become one with nature myself. My bed, a tree. My breakfast, a tree. The cause of all evil and human suffering, a tree. Wait, are wizard monkeys natural? They have 3 upgrade paths. Lightning is definitely natural. Fire, also naturally occurring. Necromancy has been around since 600 BC, so it's natural. I Google really weird things for my job. This might look easy, but no, it's only easy because I am playing with more perfect techniques. Because more may be a horrible person, but does know how to play games optimally to not cause any physical pain. It's so effective that it's actually kinda boring. I don't want to waste your time. So if this entire video is incredibly easy and I make no mistakes, I'll end the video right now. Oh no. I beat the map and moved to the next battle. Here there is a new enemy, camouflaged Bloons. You can't see them, but I promise there are Bloons here. If you can see the camo Bloon, please comment, I can see the camo Bloon. Which means you must be a Bloon. Please unsubscribe and never come back to my channel. Everyone else, believe me, there are Bloons here, and my stick throwing druid monkeys can't see them. So I hired a specialist that is trained in seeing camouflage, and he isn't attacking them at all. But my druids are attacking the camo Bloons. How can you see them? To solve this mystery, I read every upgrade in the game. I looked through the dark lore. I ate more tree, and there is 0 reason they should be able to attack camo Bloon. Then I realized this is actually a deep reference to video games being dumb and stupid. I'm sick of gaming, so my next video will be a crokinole tutorial, but I still won the level. I'm halfway to the boss. By now, I've created the perfect team to win any level. 2 druids, Oban, a dart monkey, and a wizard. I call them the 5 amigos. They tease of the ego, killed more than mosquitoes, drink death as placebo. The glorious 5 from planes they nose dive, so look up to the skies except you won't survive. Your soul they'll deprive, your last moments alive. So now say your goodbyes, cause the 5 have arrived. The 5 amigos won, but before the main boss, there's a mini boss. I have to kill it 10 times before it reaches the end of the map. Don't ask why this boss can infinitely revive itself and why no other Bloons use that ability. We won't have to deal with logical inconsistencies when this becomes a crokinole channel. The optimal way to beat bosses is to use farms to generate money slowly, then buy the most expensive towers at the end to obliterate the boss. Wait, it's moving really fast. My farm is making less money than professional crokinole players. The boss has 2 deaths and I need 10. I spent all my money. I reminded my monkeys what Bloons do if they win. I ate more tree. It didn't help me. I lost. Morgan would have beaten the boss 16 quintillion times before Bloons were invented. You not using harmonic sequencing to optimize damage output gives me physical pain, Morgan would have finished Cookie Clicker by now. They're right. I could never be as strong as Morgan Ellis. Wait, why didn't the text come up? Let me fix it. Morgan Ellis. Where is he? This must be someone else. He's finally arrived. He survived his mother's abuse. Has faced physical pain and survived. Can help me. He handed me a mask. Pushed me and I fell asleep. In my dreams I saw strategies, techniques to defeat the Bloons. I am having the most restful sleep of my entire life. And that's because XX Top Hat XX gave me a Manta Sleep mask. Who sponsored this video? Sleep is the best thing for health, happiness, and most importantly, crokinole skills. Before the Manta Sleep mask, I got 3 hours sleep a night and dreamt only of cookies. Using Manta Sleep, I get 9 hours. I still dream of cookies. But the sound mask comes with inbuilt Bluetooth headphones, which most people use to listen to calm music when they fall asleep. I listen to There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow! The sun is staying up longer in the US, but these are pitch black. So Manta's Beat the Light offer will reward the first 500 customers before June 8th with a free accessory kit. And I've already bought 10 for my alternate personalities, so be quick. It's adjustable. They have a silk version. I took a nap and saw the meaning of life. It was banana bread. Click the link right now and get 10% off your Manta Sleep mask. Then I woke up. I realized if XX Top Hat XX can survive his physical pain, I can still defeat Morgan. Mainly because I have 5 lives and I only lost 1. I may have been a bit overdramatic. I tried the boss again, but placed the monkeys all over the track, selling and rebuying them to move them. This loses me money, but I'm damaging the boss constantly. With this unoptimal strategy, I killed it 13 times. This is the last level before the boss. I placed down my druids and they couldn't see camouflage balloons this time. I died. Video games suck. Okay, so it's first to 5 points and you gotta flick the pieces. Oh, where was I? 3 lives left. This guy can see camo now. My wizard is bringing back dead balloons and using them to fight back. Yes, solo leveling was based off Monkey Game. I died 1 more time, but eventually won. So now I have 2 lives for the boss, whose map has 2 separate paths. The 5 amigos have to be split up. These 4 handle the boss, while the dart monkey handles the camo, but he cannot handle lead balloons. Sticks can't pop metal. I got desperate. I used technology. I shot flaming hot metal at the balloons and still lost. I have 1 last chance. I analyzed the map and found the optimal place for my necromancer, Sung Mun Key. On round 15 there was a Moab, which is a balloon that contains other balloons. I'm not gonna pop it. I'm going to lose, unless I open the menu and exit to the map, then load back in. It goes back to the start of the round and I can rearrange my tower. This is definitely an exploit. You wouldn't find this sloppy game design in Crokinole. I added a second wizard and still lost. I sold my druid and got a second dart monkey and it popped open and killed none of the inner balloons. 15 attempts later, I figured it out. New camo monkey, sell the backup necromancer, sell a druid, replace it with a vine druid to kill ceramics. I win. Wait, I forgot there was a boss on the screen. I have done 2% of its health. At least this is a regular boss that I only have to kill once. I can do this. No, all that selling and moving lost me a lot of money. There's no way I can do this. I failed. So I took a nap with my Manta Sleep mask and dreamt of a new strategy called don't only use stick throwing monkeys, use the machine guns and nukes, you moron. In fact, I'm going to use a monkey that fires lasers from a UFO. I'm on a new map. I can go through the long way of getting every upgrade becoming optimally strong, or I can barrel directly into the boss to take revenge. I do not play optimally. I just win. The other main tower I'm using is a plane that shoots darts. I was using stick throwing when I could have been defying gravity, and it has an upgrade that means I never miss. After not long, I made it to the boss again. If I win this time, I can face... Oh, the map is entirely water. I have no water-based monkeys. It's fine, I can squeeze them on here. Etienne gained an ability that lets all nearby towers pop camo, and the alchemist lets the plane pop lead, and it never misses. This is amazing. I can do this, and now it's immune to military damage. The plane does military damage. So, this boss is called the Armored Dreadblue. Every time you deal a quarter of its health, it gains a shield and becomes immune to a certain kind of damage. So to beat it, you need at least 2 different kinds of tower. This time I'm using wizards, who are magic monkey. Once it's immune to magic, I'll go back to the plane. They melted the first quarter. Once the boss is half health, the wizard will deal 0 damage, so I sold them to give me more time to earn money. But then I had no damage for the mower, so I used the ultimate exploit and got it to half health. I bought the planes, and at half health, this wizard now does no damage. Everything is immune to him, but he's still fighting. This wizard shows that you should never give up on your dreams. Right now, unsubscribe and leave this video to go face your dreams. For anyone that's left and wants to see me achieve my dreams, I'm about to do it. I am going to win. With the boss defeated, I can now face Morgan Ellis. As soon as the boss died, I was transported to another level called Cornfield. This is the map I first discovered Morgan. I started round 1 and saw Morgan in Bloon form. He's come to attack me. Die! Damn it, I don't have enough damage. And there's 10 of him. Luckily, I have 200 lives. I'm struggling. And in moments like these, I'm reminded of a quote by Gandhi. When fists fail, use machine gun. My darling gunner can pop Morgan. Well, it got half of them. Next, I placed a glue gunner to slow them down and killed all 10 Morgans in the round. Morgan, you f***ing weakling! Wait, what's that? There are bigger Morgan balloons. And when I attacked it, all my nearby towers were stunned by Morgan's aura. Literally, they can't attack for 5 seconds. I'm losing lives again. I need something new. The hero I'm using is Geraldo, a traveling salesman that sells spikes, Manta Sleep masks, and the cure for cancer, which is vinegar mixed with... I don't have time for that. I bought a haunted doll that scares the balloons to run backwards. They keep stunning me, but one went backwards. I have time. I killed it! Morgan, you infantile weakling! I realized the stun has a radius, so if I remove some corn and place a spike factory here, it won't get stunned. They ran straight through the spikes and stunned it anyway. They kept taking lives. But at the very end, when all hope was lost, that's exactly the moment that I lost. I died, defeated. I put 2 Manta Sleep masks on and went to sleep in pitch blackness. In my dreams, I saw all my Bloons videos. I've played for years, all the time causing my viewers pain, physical pain. I have to let the pain end.
Let the pain run through you.
Who was that?
Let the pain run through you. Let it mold you into an unstoppable force of nature. I believe in you, Dragoon.
I restarted the level with a new plan. I'm going to lose lives without spending money on defense at the start, so I can afford Geraldo's action figure. On round 12, when I was about to die, I sold the action figure that had gone up in value. I have $3,000 to afford a defense against the big Morgans. I went back to the stick-throwing druid monkey. The middle path has an upgrade called Druid of the Jungle. It attacks 1 bloon at a time with a vine that brings it to the Shadow Realm. The vine attacked, and it one-shot Morgan. Morgan, you f***ing sh**. But it has a few seconds of cooldown, and it's stunned. It killed 1, but the next one went through. I'm still going to lose, unless I use my PhD level mathematics knowledge to realize 2 is greater than 1. I bought 2 Druids of the Jungle. They both got stunned, but just in time, they did it. After a few more rounds, I have 6 Druids. The Bloons have no chance. And the next upgrade, Jungle Bounty, gives an ability that generates cash and lives. I started planting banana farms to amass wealth. A long time has passed in the monkey realm. I am on round 108, have $6 million and over 1,000 lives. Morgan Ellis is but a myth. Nobody believes he ever existed. No one is in physical pain anymore. God damn it, no! There's a new Bloon. It's not dying. It's a gigantic Morgan Ellis engulfed in flame. And there are hundreds of them. They stunned all my towers as they go past. I sold all my farms. I need more damage. I need a Paragon. Most towers can upgrade to tier 5, which is their strongest version. But if you get 3 different tier 5 versions of the same tower, some of them can combine into their ultimate form, a Paragon. Paragon meaning the perfect example of something, coming from the Italian word paragon. Italy being the country surrounding Vatican City. I have not forgotten about the hat! I made a boomerang Paragon. deals more damage than any regular tower, and it got stunned immediately. Wait, the Plane Paragon has infinite range. In the corner, it can't get stunned, but Morgan is barely taking a scratch of damage. I exited to home to retry the round. I have to think of a solution. Wait, I have millions of dollars! I bought all 8 Paragons and other tier 5 towers, sun gods all over the map, and a bunch of snipers with infinite range. I'll keep $1 million left over just in case I want to buy more Crokinole boards. Let the chaos begin! The plane is dealing millions of damage, the Wizard Paragon with 31 million damage. And I know that they start stunning my towers once they've lost 10% health, which means not a single one of these has lost 10% health. Now the Dart Paragon is in range, I have a skin that makes them throw snowballs. This might look confusing, but I know exactly what's going on. I'm getting wrecked is what. They're gonna make it to the end. I know, the Druid has another upgrade path called Druid of the Storm. It sends a whirlwind that pushes balloons back down the track. Usually this is kind of useless, but Morgan's insane strength comes at a cost of his speed. He's slow enough for my druids to send them all backwards on the wind. But more importantly, I also have a bunny attacking them. But more importantly, I can't see any of this. I'm still blindfolded by the Manta Sleep mask. But more importantly, that's my 4th juicy queen beat. But less importantly, the Morgan balloons will now go in an infinite loop around the track riding my whirlwinds. And my plane is at 1 billion damage. None of them are dead yet. Wait, I accidentally clicked my tier 5 Druid of the Jungle, and it has 16 billion pops. I have a regular Druid of the Jungle, a tier 3 upgrade that has 4 billion pops. What's going on? Every so often it just deals 10 million damage out of nowhere. I delved into the research and found out the Vine is set to instantly kill any regular balloon. So the game code just makes it deal 10 million damage instantly. They never expected a balloon to have more than 10 million health, making it more powerful than any Paragon. So I just sold all my Paragons and replaced them with Druids. The stick throwing monkey was the best all along. The good news is my towers are finally getting stunned, meaning I'm dealing 10% of his health. The bad news is my Storm Druids are getting stunned, so they can't send the balloons back anymore. I'm going to lose with $5 million left over, until I remembered stick throwing is amazing, but I can also use technology. I bought a helicopter at the corner of the screen and got the downdraft ability, which also pushes balloons backward. If I park it here, there's no way for Morgan to ever get past. Wait, look, I earned $1. I have finally killed 1 Morgan Ellis balloon. 999 to go. They are running off the track, not just backwards, the middle of nowhere. They're breaking the game rules. I wonder if any other towers are set to insta-kill. I bought a balloon trap that consumes balloons, and with one attack, it did 100 million damage. This time it did 300 million. That might be the most damage in one projectile ever done in this game. I can actually see there are less balloons now. They're jumping all over the map in panic. Morgan is dying. It's happening. I'm going to win.
It is not over. Dragoon, for your final challenge, you must face me in a game of Crokinole.
Morgan summoned me to his temple and challenged me to the ultimate game, Crokinole. He flicked the disc and it went directly in the center, 1-0. My turn. Nervous, I flicked it too far. Morgan went again, 2-0. I have to make this. It's all led to this. Come on. God, it's so close. Morgan lined up his shot. He rebounded off of my disc, 3-0. I'm so intimidated by his presence. I can't look at him directly. Wait, I'll blindfold myself with the Manta Sleep mask that provides complete darkness for a perfect night's sleep. In the darkness, visions flooded through my mind. My balloons gameplay. When I first found Morgan, the beginnings of my channel. I've come this far. I have to win. For XX Top Hat XX. For the wizard that always kept fighting. I must keep fighting, even if it's impossible. It's my turn. I flick the disc. It goes to the center and past it. It's Morgan's turn, but my disc is blocking him. He can't get it in. He flicks the disc, and it flies through the goddamn air over mine and rebounds into the center, 4-0.
I am perfection. I am better than you.
You're right. You're better than me. You have more skill. You have more strength. But I have more imagination. You only get to flick once per turn, so I lined up 3 discs and flicked them simultaneously. They slid to surround the hole. Morgan sent his disc flying, but my barrier held strong. I launched the disc through the air and it landed on top of the stack. Morgan copied me. We battled back and forth. It's my turn. I have 5 discs piled on top of the center. I aimed and unleashed my most powerful flick, destroying the base 3 discs, and all 5 on top fell down into the center, scoring 4-5. I win!